This is the 28th video on the wargaming of the battles of Waterloo and Wavre. I am playing the French, and artificial intelligence is playing the British and Prussians. It is June 18th, 1815, 3:45 p.m. French movement. So let me do my usual reset. You can hear the furnace in the background. So it's really cold and crappy day today, raining, and we might even get snow flurries. Okay, where am I here? Got to do map elevations. Okay, now since it's movement, the quickest way to check this out is just go over to Grouchet. I have not moved him. I have not moved these guys. Okay, let's zip back to Waterloo and see. Maybe I haven't moved anyone. I don't know. Oh, this is interesting. So, two disordered skirmishers have come out after this cavalry. Whoa! Oh, I thought this was up here. Okay, that's a different story. Okay, I guess nobody's moved. Okay, that's just as well. Um, this artillery battery is disordered and limbered, so it's of no threat to me. I gotta start writing down these turns. Get a note card. I'm getting too much deja vu. Seems to me I did this turn already. Maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Okay. Anyway. Well, I'm not going to do anything to that artillery. This guy is disordered in column. Here's. I'm not going to do anything except disorder him again, which is nothing. This guy down here, though, I seem to remember I couldn't charge across this field. Let's see if that's still true. No, it isn't true. Maybe I did move and just went deja vu. Okay, there's another guy that popped up here. How interesting. He's a full strength column. And guess what? I'm not disordered, so maybe I'll charge him that he popped up. Boom, I can charge. Boom. Well, that's interesting. We'll see how that works out. Now, these guys are disordered. This guy isn't. I don't want it. Oh. Well, I guess I can charge the skirmisher because I'll disorder him. So that'll be worth it. Stop him from moving around. That means this guy, disordered or not, the melee phase, I can take this leader out. So what have I got here? 2 disordered cavalry units. I got a column here. This guy isn't disordered. So we'll push him up here. If this guy wants to advance, go to it. I'll push him up there. And this guy, well, he's undisordered, so I'll get him charging too. I may eliminate that skirmisher, come close to it. I wish one of those guys was a lancer. Oh, that's pretty good. Well, this guy's disordered here. Never can tell what you can discover here. I better guard my flank and put this guy up here. Then this disordered guy. I'm going to put down here to prevent this skirmisher from wandering all over the place. Okay, that brigade is completely committed. Now this guy is doing nothing here. He's only 82 men. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to keep him here. So this guy needs to go elsewhere because he's not able to fire at these guys. Now, we've got a column here. We've got a column here. If I put him right there, I'll be able to see these guys. So let's put my cavalry guy there. Then I'll limber up this artillery. You probably won't be able to fire this turn. No, he doesn't have enough movement points to unlimber. But I'll point him down 1. And then I'll put this cavalry guy underneath him. Okay. Oh, 477 men in line. Well, we'll push him up here to shoot at that guy. These guys are in line, so that's good. These guys are disordered, so they're kind of useless for the moment. Okay, now some of these guys, 2 skirmishers. This guy's doing nothing here. This guy's in line. So I am going to turn him. I normally don't fight these skirmishers, but this one I'm going to try to take out. And I'm going to put this guy into line. And I'm going to limber up these guns. Where's the better position to put him? I suppose right down here. Then I'm going to put the line unit under him so I can see him. I'm going to turn the guns, I think. One click. Okay, and unfortunately they're a foot battery, so next turn I'll deploy them, but I won't be able to fire. But the turn after I will. Okay, so that takes care of that battery. Now we got these two firing here. I guess they're okay. These two have to shift. Got a column there, a column there, a column there. Got a disordered cavalry now. He is. Ah, we've got an undisordered cavalry there. Okay. Now one's a horse battery and one's a foot. Ah, he's unlimbered. Okay, so we got to limber him up and we'll move him to the square. And he's expended his movement. So if this cavalry regiment here wants to charge up this road, and there'll be a square and artillery waiting for them. Okay, now I've got this other battery, which is horse artillery. Okay, these two, this guy's on low ground and he's disordered. He's disordered. So I can fire over him with these two batteries. And this one's limbered. That's good. And let's point this guy down. And we'll put the battery there. Geez, that took a lot to cross that ridge. I don't know if I can unlimber. I can, but I'm faced a bad way. That's okay, I'm unlimbered. Okay, so I'll put this unit under him. See, I'm faced that way. Oh, I still might be able to fire at this cavalry though. Okay, so I'll turn that around next turn, which means I won't get to fire for a while, 2 turns, but that's okay. That's not a bad position. I'll clear all this ground will be under fire. Okay, now I've got these two guys. mounted. And this guy's in column. Well, we're going to put him in line. We've got two undisordered columns here. So we're going to put this guy in the line. These guys can actually attack. Now we've got this battery. I'll limber him up. I think I can put him with this infantry guy. I can. And his movement is gone. And I'll put the infantry guy under him. Okay. Now what do we got here? Okay, this area here is the area looks like I need to go through. Put the cavalry up there and we'll start moving this infantry through here. That's as far as he can move. Okay, move the supply up. And we'll move this supply up. Now let's go down here. Oh, this Nightmare Woods. Still banging away at this guy. Just one unit, it looks like. Now this guy couldn't move, I thought. Yeah, he can't. Why not? Well, oh, I see. There's like a ridge in the woods, so it looks like it's impassable. Alright, I'll have to melee these skirmishers then to get those guys out of there. Okay, this guy's in column. What do we got here? Oh, a line in column. So it's disordered. Well, we got to put him in line. Well, I've been disordered. Changing formation. This guy's in line. This guy's in line. Good. We'll give him some good fire. This guy's disordered, so he's useless. This guy's good to go. Now, he's decided to leave this cavalry behind, to sacrifice him, I guess, because I have an artillery battery right in front of him. And here I've got an artillery battery pointed at this cavalry. And here we're in square, that's good. Here we're in square. Got a disordered cavalry unit there. Push this guy up there. And then, since this cavalry unit is disordered, I'll put this guard unit into line and see if I can move them up there. Yeah, I can. So I'll start shooting at that cavalry guy. This guy is in column. Here we've got another square. This is only 41 men, but I'll put him in line. And then I'll put this other engineer behind him in line and move him into that hex, so at least I'll get some firepower in there. Okay, that's good. This guy's gonna continue to hold the woods. Oh, this mounted guy and this mounted guy are not disordered, so technically he could charge this guy in the woods, but this guy could charge up here. That would kind of be suicide for them, but hey, who knows? Let him do it. Okay, this cavalry is disordered, but he's running it right under my guns, so I'm not unhappy about that. Now, any more? No, there's no cavalry around him, so what I'm gonna, oh Jesus, that square's disordered. Ah, and this guy behind him is disordered. Why me? Get him away. This guy's not disordered. So we'll bring him up there. Put him into line. Okay, I'll wait until next turn to switch him out. I'm not sure I'll have enough movement points to move in there. And if I move the disordered battalion out, then the artillery would be left on his own to defend against that cavalry. And even though he's disordered, he could attack the artillery and disorder them. So I'm going to wait on that switcheroo. Well, these guys are okay for the moment, I guess. Let's see what we got going here. This guy broke through. Got a square and he's disordered. Some skirmishers here. This guy is not disordered. Oh, got a cavalry here. He's disordered. Okay, we've got this battery deployed right behind this cavalry. Let me see. We have another battery deployed here. And the unit under him is a battalion, and he is disordered, but the artillery can shoot. So I'm going to put this battalion in column underneath the artillery. Point him towards the enemy. Let's see if I can put him in line. I can. Good. That'll be a strong defense. His cavalry won't get away. Up here anyway, he can maybe run away through the woods. I'll start blasting him with artillery, and if he comes up in any of these hexes, he'll get hit with the Yeah, I can't move anymore with the line unit. He'll get hit with the line unit. And let's see, what am I going to do here? I could move this unit. What's this? This is another mounted unit. This guy's in column. Let's see if we can move into these woods. Oh yeah. Takes all my movement, of course, but that's okay because I'll start beating on both of these guys then from here. Okay, now that's so this area in here is looking real good because I'll really start to beat these guys down now. And this is a disordered column. So this guy, I've got a disordered artillery unit next to me, and I've got a battery with a cavalry unit under it, so I can just start wailing on him. And let me send this guy down here to help out with things. So we've got a disordered column up against that square. That's not too good. Got a mounted guy here. Two skirmishers, one's disordered, the other's not. Whoa, 725 men. Boy, that's a big boy. Let's send him down here to mess up these skirmishers. What do we got here? Some unknowns. One unlimbered gun. Whoa, 3 columns. None of them's disordered. Okay. Well, we've got to mop up these guys as quick as possible. Let's see what we're going to do here. This guy's not disordered. Let's come down behind these guys. We'll take out that supply unit. And let's shove. We've got this guy here, and we've got the guard. See if we can put him in the line. Yeah, we've got to turn him down so he probably won't have enough movement to move forward one more hex. Nope, but that's okay, he's ready. Now we'll move this guy out here to support these guys. And do the same with him. Damn! You know, I've made this mistake, must be 50 times. He's in line. Why don't I put him in column? I always forget. Jesus. I swear. Okay, these guys, we'll get them going in this direction. Can always use artillery. I swear, that's the first thing I'm going to do next turn is put that damn guy in column. Oh, he moved past them. Wow. Okay, that was good anyway. I don't want to move on him. I'll be disordered. Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Not too good that I made that mistake, but... Well, all right. So we've got these guys that are disordered. Well, let's keep moving these guys up here. Let's get them on the road. Got a cavalry guy there, huh? Well, we don't want him to get away. So pretty sure I'll be disordered if I go over that ridge. So I think I'm just going to go into line here in case somebody wants to move next to me, then I'll blast them. Okay, let's continue with this. We've got Napoleon here. That's as far as they can move anyway, so I didn't hold these guys up at least by that blunder. These guys are moving as far as they can. All right. The last thing I need is supply, so we'll leave that behind. So that's all my units. I've got to force the decision with these guys, the guard. Oh, one of these guys recovered. Oh, two of them recovered. I'll start beating away at this guy. 2 out of 4 recovered. I'm going to bring this artillery down here. Let me unlimber it, or limber it. And that's all it can move. So the disordered line, I'll put him underneath. And this guy's in line. This is 91 men, huh? He's in column. Okay, we'll keep him off this road. What to do with this guy? I don't want these skirmishers moving down this road. Got 2 guys here in line. Okay, I'll put this one in column. Let's see if I can move up there. Okay, that'll hedge him in. And this guy I'll put into column. Move up there. And this guy into column. That's as far as he can move. Okay. Well, he does have some stuff in the center. He has a lot of disordered guys. If he releases a couple units, I'll move up on him. All right, that's it for Waterloo. Now let's check out this one. Well, sooner or later we're going to need supply, so we'll move it along the road. Then, yeah, this is ugly. That's what I get for making that mistake. Okay, so they're gonna move through Lasnay next turn. Make sure the Prussians don't get through there. Okay. Well, so far we're holding fast. Probably everybody's disordered here. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, this guy isn't. Huh, is he pointed the right way? He is. Yeah, the bad thing is I would squeeze this guy out either here or here, and over here he might get away. Right now, I don't think he has a movement points to cross this. So I'm not going to charge him, though I'd like to. This guy's 84 men. He won't be worth a damn if I charge him. Oh, here's the problem. He's starting to overwhelm me. Okay, these guys are intact, so they can form a threat. We'll withdraw this guy 1 hex and face him up. And we'll face him up. So these two guys can charge if he comes down. He's in square there, so he could move 1 hex, but that's it. And this guy could try to charge these guys, but he'll be at a disadvantage because he's disordered and we're not. Oh, get these leaders out of the worthless leaders out of the way. Now this guy's routed. Geez, a column and a cavalry. This guy's disordered. I know there's somebody roaming around here, but I can't see him, so I'll bring this disordered guy up. That's how hard up we are. And I'm going to put this cavalry in line here. And he'll get set to charge. And these guys, I think, are still disordered. Yeah. So I'm going to withdraw this battery. Okay. It's the best I can do for them. Where's Grouchet? Come on, you. There he is. Oh, God, he's got to go over that cow path. That'll take forever. He's got another. No, he doesn't have another one up there, but look at how much movement he lost. Oh. Holy moly, there's still stuff coming on for Grouchet. Hulot, I think that's a cavalry brigade. It looks like his train, and that I guess should be it. Boy, he had an army almost as big as Napoleon. For what? Never fired a shot. Where's Napoleon? He went through the meat grinder at Waterloo. Hopefully he has enough to finish things up. You see how far away I am now. Oh Jesus, I gotta hit this. This'll take a whole turn to cross that. It'll take more than a turn to get there. So 2, 3, 4 more turns. Jeez. Oh, woe is me, woe is me. If only I had a road like this going all the way there. $3:45. So it'll be about 5 o'clock before I get to that village. I don't know if he'll make Waterloo. Probably be 7 o'clock before he gets to Waterloo. If he doesn't, that's not going to happen. He's probably going to have a big fight at St. Lambert, so he's never going to get to Waterloo. Best he can hope for is preventing the Prussians from getting there, which is a lot, because I think Napoleon's going to pretty much crush the British. Now, you're not going to get like a decisive battle at Waterloo, because this game allows these units to fight to the last man. So you can see what AI has been doing. He's been throwing supply units and using them as combat units just to delay things. And those disordered cavalry units to delay things. Normally, those would break and run away. They would not, you could not have an enemy unit move in their zone of control. They'd break. In this game, they don't. You have to literally blow them away to the last man. So Napoleon, at this stage, would have won a decisive victory at Waterloo, because most of Wellington's army would have fled. But unfortunately, he's just got to hammer them down. But if the Prussians can be prevented from getting to Waterloo, I do believe Napoleon will be able to hammer them down. He's got a lot of time left before night. Wellington doesn't have many options. He barely can move his army. Half of his army is disordered. And the other half, he likes to keep stacked up, 2 or 3 deep. I don't like to do that. I like the firepower a lot better than the melee strength. Better check the time to see how we're doing here. Oh, all this stuff. 44 minutes, so we got 15. I think that should be enough to do the movement. Holy cow, look at all these guys. Okay, come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, my aching finger. Come on. Probably wearing out the clicker on this mouse. One of these days it won't work at all. It's been used too many times. Oh, come on. Hope that isn't today. Okay. Holy moly. Then we've got cavalry in back. Grouchy was a cavalry general. Why would he put cavalry in back of infantry? Well, maybe to guard the trains. I don't know. Seems like he should have put all the cavalry up front. Okay, let's see where those new units come on. Holy cow, there's more units to move. Jesus. This is unbelievable. More units on the map to be moved. Okay, now we bring on more leaders than cavalry here. Oh, how'd I leave this leader out? Yeah, move him up there. I thought this was cavalry, but it's infantry. Boy, there's a lot of it too. Jeez. Boy, this was really badly thought out to give Grouchy this much. That was a terrible decision. The worst decision of the battle. This is just way, way, way too much. Okay, now gets one more. The train. I bet that's all supply. Let's look in this column. Oh, it's not that much. It's only 2 supply counters. Okay, well, I suspect that's probably it for Grouchy finally. Okay, now let's look at that. Jeez. Hold on, boys. We're 3 turns away from reaching you. All I have to do is hold the cork in a bottle for that long. Oh, these guys up here. Let's go into Freudmont and see if there's anything there. Well, yeah, there is. Okay, he didn't go away. Oh, it's an artillery battery. Limbered, fortunately. Geez, I could have charged if I knew that. Instead, I'll melee him. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, I could have charged. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Okay, now I'll save it. So that'll be it. We'll continue next turn.